This time we're going to look at fast reroute nodes and fast reroute links, protection services also known as node bypass and link bypass. A fast reroute node service is a backup service that protects all the services or bandwidth traversing a node, and a fast reroute link service similarly protects the services or bandwidth using a link. First, let's look at fast reroute nodes. A scenario file is provided so that you can try out this exercise. It's called frrnodescenario.scn. I'm loading it up, ready to begin. All the links have a bandwidth of 1 available, except for these three. They have only half the capacity. In an MPLS network, if a node is identified as a fast reroute node, or FRR node, each label-switched path passing through it has a ready computed backup path from the node immediately upstream. This path will be used if the FRR node goes out of service. For this exercise, I'll designate the center node, node E, as a FRR node. Any traffic between any other nodes can be protected if node E fails. To do this, I'll use the Add Node Fast Reroute Service button on the toolbar. Then single-click on node E. In the Details tab of the Service Properties, I'll protect 100% of node E's maximum bandwidth. Now, I'll compute the paths needed to protect node E. If I right-click on the service and look at the Path Info dialog, we can see that paths from D to F, A to D, and A to F have been computed. D to F protects D, E, F. A, B, C, D protects A, E, D. And A, B, C, D, F protects A, E, F. The links have changed to magenta because they're fully utilized clockwise, although bandwidth is still available anti-clockwise. Now, to illustrate fast reroute links, I've loaded another scenario called frrlinkscenario.scn. I'm adding a point-to-point service from left to right across the topology with a requested bandwidth of 1. You must request a bandwidth for this exercise to work correctly. If we compute the path for this service, going from A to B, it goes straight through the center of the topology. Now, I'll pin this service. When a service is pinned, iVNT keeps the already computed path and doesn't recompute it when I click the Compute button. I'll use this toolbar button to protect all links and protect 100% of the used bandwidth. 3 new fast reroute services were created, bypassing each of the links that currently carry the pinned service. The start and end points of the new FRR services are the same as the link they protect. Clicking on Show Path shows in pink which link each of the services protects. I can now recompute and see the paths for these services without the pinned path being changed. All of the bandwidth used by the pinned path will stay assigned to the links, so it doesn't matter in this example whether or not I reset the bandwidth. Now we can see each of the paths that protect the links in the pinned service path. This exercise protects all the links that have bandwidth assigned to the service that we pinned. It's also possible to protect links singly, using the menu or toolbar button for adding a link FRR service. Click on the toolbar button, then on the link, and a service will be created. You must add the services to each link you want to protect individually in this case, and set the level of protection on the Details tab of the Service Properties dialog. Now you've seen fast reroute nodes and fast reroute links being added into the network and seen how iVNT creates protection paths. Take some time to follow these two exercises and try out some ideas of your own. If you have any questions about iVNT or the iVNT training, please contact ARIA Networks during UK office hours.